When do you see the markets reacting most? When do you see the most volatile moves in the market surrounding the election?
Ironically, is I don't think we're going to hold out till the election. I think we're, days, maybe even hours away from larger bursts of volatility coming out, and that's specifically, again, once the markets have kind of subsided, like that election risk, that fear starts to go away. Like, look, there's a lot of areas that are going to get wild and wild in a hurry. Tech being one of them. I mean, look, there's situations where tech may actually be in trouble in the very near term with a Republican nominee and going back into the White House. So that unto itself could actually create degrees of volatility. Moreover, I mean, look, we have an explosive dollar right now that is going to be exporting inflation in a big way. So whether you believe what Republicans coming in there or not, push that aside for a second. The dollar rallying is exporting inflation. So what the Fed is also going to do right after the election is going to be fairly critical, and they very well may not actually cut interest rates. Like that inflation, again, that drumbeat is also getting louder in this marketplace where inflation could come raging back in here. And the markets could actually, again, come to the assumption, look, if Republicans are actually nominated, that clearly means inflation's actually coming back. Let's actually see some sell side activity to markets. But either way you want to put this is not going to go quietly off into the night.
After the election, like you mentioned, we do have a Fed rate cut still, or a Fed rate decision coming up after that too. So there's more factors than just the election. But do you see the volatility coming down at any point post-election, and when might that happen, if so?
On the contrary, I think we're actually seeing the lull in volatility right now. So we had a bit of a volatility spike. The last few trading sessions have backed off. As we start to come closer to the election, though, I think it may take back off to the upside. And after in a post-election marketplace, I think we're going to see considerably more volatility. Look, there's going to be a whole lot of chaos coming into this marketplace. The uncertainty, okay, of a nominee, or even better than that, maybe we don't have clear results for 2 to 3 weeks after the election, which is, even if we think we know who's going to win this, okay, clear and concise results, okay, are anything but a certainty, especially in today's day and age. So that unto itself, I mean, everything that you want to look at, like the deck is kind of stacked right now to see more volatility, not only coming into the election, but thereafter.
So let's speak more to those long-term investors as we close out today. What can they do, or should they be doing something to protect their investments right now? Are there safer options they can do to try and escape some of this volatile time that we're going to have coming up in the next couple of weeks and months, especially?
There's no shame in actually reducing some of the overall exposure. The easiest hedge, and hedge is risk reduction. The easiest risk mitigation tactic is to actually pull like 1/3 of your capital, put it in cash for a period of time. That's the great thing about being an individual investor, is that you can do what you want, when you want, how you want. Not like a mutual fund that has to stay fully vested. Okay, you have the opportunity to mitigate some of your exposure, and with S&Ps at all-time highs, why not? I mean, what are you going to do? Oh, if we do explode to the upside, miss a little bit more, put that capital back to work a little later. But there's no problem. Okay, this business does not have to be all or none. You don't have to be all in or not. Cut your risk by 1/3, one half. Be able to at least sleep at night, because we are going to come into a bit of chaos in this marketplace right here in the near term.
Some very good advice. No shame in being a little safer right now. Thank you so much for your time today, Don. And you can find more of Don's and TheoTrade's information. We'll put a link to their website right here. Are you working on anything special coming up soon, Don?
Absolutely. Actually, we're definitely discussing volatility trading in more volatile markets. This is does look like for the foreseeable future that we're going to be in what we would term a trader's market.
Wonderful. Well, thank you again. And we've got that link right there for you. You can find more stock market news right here on Market Beat Media. And as always, thanks for joining us and happy investing.